Hey friends, welcome here. If you are looking for a high quality free homeschool resource, then I want to chat to you about Khan Academy. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, I am Christine. I am a second generation homeschooling mom of 3 kids. My kids are currently 10, 8, and 6 years old. And I just love to share with you guys tools that I think are going to be helpful in your homeschool. Today I'm going to be sharing with you about Khan Academy, and this video is sponsored by them. So thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. I like this resource because it is something that is trusted. Honestly, even before I started homeschooling my kids, I knew about Khan Academy, and I think a lot of us do. But I don't know that everyone knows that it's free, and I don't know that everyone knows how it can be used in your homeschool. So that's what we're going to chat about today. Before we jump into that, I want to remind you that I have a homeschool resource library on my website that you are more than welcome to get access to if you want to see what's available. And there are quite a few things in there, with more being added all the time. Go ahead and sign up via the link down in the description below. I will always have it down there for you guys. Because I love to share with you what I can. I've got a couple of really cool things I'm going to be adding soon. So go ahead, sign up if you would like that. Let's chat about Khan Academy and how you can use it in your homeschool. So as I mentioned before, this is a long-standing homeschool resource. This is not something that's just been whipped out of the blue all of a sudden. It is something that's been around a really long time and has been used by millions of people. I think that knowing that is really helpful, because as homeschoolers, we don't usually have a lot of extra time to just give away. And we want to make sure that whatever time we're allowing our children to invest into their education is going to be worthwhile. And obviously, it takes time for us as homeschool parents to do the research, to find tools that we think are going to be valuable. And so I think it's really great when we know that some things have been tried and proven over the years to be of good quality. I know that as a homeschool mom, I often feel overwhelmed by everything that is on my shoulders. I have a lot to do, and teaching multiple children is a challenge. I only have 3 kids. I know that there are homeschool families with a lot more than 3 kids, and I still feel stretched daily teaching all 3 children. My kids are pretty close in age. My eldest is 10 and my youngest is just about to turn 7. So there's not a lot of an age gap between my kids, and yet it is still a monumental task to teach them all and to teach them all well. And so I think it's really helpful as parents when we can be intentional about tools that we can use to ease that load and to really help boost our homeschool journey and just bless our families in general. It is a very common myth amongst those who do not understand homeschooling that you have to be an expert in everything that you're teaching your children, and nothing could be further from the truth. I do think it is really wise for parents to try and become more proficient with teaching and understanding all the different subjects that we are presenting to our children, but by no means do you have to be an expert in everything, especially when there are so many valuable tools like Khan Academy available. I do really recommend, if you are not comfortable teaching a subject, go ahead and look at Khan Academy and see what they have available, because they do have a whole range of subjects that you can choose from. They cover everything from like science, math, history, reading, all of the subjects, plus more. So you're not very limited. You really do have a good range of things to look at. And I can guarantee if you're struggling with something as a parent and you just feel like you need some extra added input, they're more than likely going to have it there for you. Their curriculum and tools are suitable for early elementary all the way through high school. So it's not a preschool program, but still will work from early elementary and onwards. And what I personally really like about it is that it's very flexible. You can use this as a supplement, or you can use their fully structured program as a full curriculum. There are some great parent features. So you can go ahead and assign specific tasks to your child. So they have units that they can cover, and I can go in the back end and assign that to my children. I can set a start date and a finish date, and then I am able to view all of their progress in the parent-teacher dashboard, which is so helpful. I can see the areas where they're thriving and areas where they may need to work on a little bit more, and then I can assign more practice in those areas. So very user-friendly, very simple to see how your child is doing, and it takes all the guesswork out of it because you can just see it in black and white right there on your computer screen. So I really like to see things like this as something I can add to my homeschool toolkit. I am very much an eclectic homeschooler. I like to use a bunch of different styles and different resources. I do not use any one resource for every subject in our homeschool. I never have. I like to pick and choose things that work for each child and in different seasons of life as well. And so Khan Academy is definitely something I consider being useful in my homeschool toolbox, because we all have different seasons of life that we go through where our bandwidth may be different than others, or you could be moving house, or there could be sickness, or you may have just had a baby, or whatever. Being able to utilize something like Khan Academy to keep the learning happening even when life is a little bit crazy is super, super helpful. And so I see this as being very helpful over our summertime. Something that I specifically liked is that they have a grade prep program. So for instance, my daughter's going into 4th grade next year, and I can go ahead and assign her 4th grade math prep, for instance. So over the summertime, she could do some of that in order to review 3rd grade concepts and be ready to go into 4th grade in the new year. And it'll just help prevent that summer slide from happening, like we all know it can, without it being too much pressure. She doesn't have to do a full program and full curriculum. I can pick and choose what she's going to do. But I really like the idea of being able to do that, and also I can tailor it and curate it to make it what I want it to be, and it doesn't cost us anything. Another way that you might want to use it as part of your homeschool toolkit is just to supplement what you're already doing. So you may have a child who is doing math and wants more math programs. Some kids are super mathy and they love that. That's a way you can do it without having to take anything more from your homeschool budget. Or you may have a child who just actually needs the extra practice, and this is a great way for doing that as well. It's also a really fun way to encourage independent learning. So I know that as homeschool parents, we want to encourage our children towards becoming very self-motivated learners. And it's a long-term goal. It takes practice and it takes time to get them to that point. And this is just one tool that you can use to help you achieve that goal. So it's trusted. It has been used by millions of users. There is long-term results that are available for you to see, and it's completely free. So I love the idea that Khan Academy is out there. I think it's fun for parents to even look at. Maybe there's something you want to study and look into that is available on there, and the fact that it's free means you can just go and check it all out. I want to say thank you so much to Khan Academy for sponsoring today's video again. Please go check out their website and see if it can be of value to you in your homeschool. I will see you next time, guys. Bye.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could